And to take a close look at this entire issue, we're now being joined by two of the top legal and judicial brains in this country. We're being joined by Mr. Fali Nariman, constitutional expert and one of the people who has really, in a sense, almost been leading the charge against Justice Dinakaran. And we also have with us former Chief Justice of India, Mr. V. N. Khare. It's a great pleasure to have both of you with us. Fali Nariman, if I can just start with you. You clearly one of the people who's been the most upset about the elevation of Justice Dinakaran. What's the main substance of the complaint or your complaint against Justice Dinakaran?
I had personally no complaint because I don't know this man and nor have I appeared before him. But I am a sort of elder spokesman of a very large group of lawyers who were practicing in Madras and who had bitterly complained and made all sorts of complaints about him, about which I knew nothing. But when I conveyed this to the Honorable Chief Justice, myself and Mr. Shantibhushan, and we said that this at least needs some inquiry, the Chief Justice was very gracious enough to say that, yes, keep this paper here, I will look into it. And fortunately, he has looked into it, for which I think I am deeply grateful. Now, what ultimately happens is a matter now between the judges, the president, and the particular person concerned. But I am more concerned, Vikram, having practiced here continuously for the last 25, 30 years now in the Supreme Court, for the image of the court.
All right, sir. Justice V. N. Khare, what is your sense of from whatever you're hearing, whatever you're reading, do you think there's enough evidence against the Chief Justice of Karnataka, Mr. Dinakaran, to prevent him from being elevated? What is your reading of the specific charges against him?
I may tell you, first let us see what is the nature of the office that a judge holds, either a Chief Justice of the High Court or a Judge of the High Court or Supreme Court. He holds very high office, or a constitutional high office, and for that reason there is no character role is maintained for the judges. No annual remark is given to his work, conduct or any other thing, because he is known by his own reputation, by his own work, conduct and character. The people of the country, the bar, everyone are the judges of judges. If you go to the court, you find that
Justice Khare, if I can, own reputation. So, Justice Khare, if I can take the point you're trying to make, it is very important for judges to have a completely spotless reputation, because, I mean, the question of who's going to judge the judges is obviously the most important one.
Yes.
So, in the specific case of Justice Dinakaran, have you been following this case at all, and what is your reading of the sort of charges that have been made against him?
I do not know that, Judge. In my time, there are many matters such as these matters came before me. I took resignation from many judges. What is Chief Justice required? That if any such allegation comes, because we want a clean man in the bar, at the bench. So if such allegation has come, the Chief Justice and Collegium should make an inquiry against him. If it is found that the charges are established, then of course the recommendation should be withdrawn. In case it is found that it is motivated or it is unsubstantiated, then of course the recommendation should be maintained. But in any case, it requires for inquiry. When a serious charges like this have come, it requires an inquiry, and thorough inquiry, either by the Chief Justice himself, or he may constitute a committee of 3 judges or 2 judges who may go into this matter and give the report to the Collegium.
Tuba.com